All right. Gonna preface this with saying that I've actually have watched this before. As a matter of fact, I've watched the whole series. But the new episode is coming out soon. I think in a couple days. And I wanted to rewatch this all. Like see basically see what I haven't if I've missed anything. Mostly just because it's a really good show. Like I loved like one of my favorite things are circus aesthetics. Like I just love that whole thing. Like clowns, stuff like that. Like, genuinely, one of my favorite things in the world is clowns. Like, yeah. If I had the money to get a proper personalized like type of avatar, would 100% be like somewhat circus themed as well as Eldritch. But either way, let's start. Nope. Uh, there. I love this opening. It's just like through the screen.
Welcome to the amazing digital circus! My name is Kane. I'm your ringmaster, and I'm here to show you the most jaw-dropping, heart-stopping, mind-bending paraphernalia you've ever laid your eyes upon! Isn't that right, Bubble?
That's right, Kane. I can't wait to see what you've got cooking up for today.
Well, let's not waste any time. Let's get right into the show!
The character designs are so great. I love that. Day after day after day after day we fly. Jesters are also great. I love them just as much as clowns. You don't see enough of people like unironically liking clowns and stuff nowadays, which is sad. Like, when was the last time you saw a proper non-ironic clown? Like a character who just like a clown, but they don't hate being a clown. They like it. They just want to make people laugh and have fun. Like, why don't you see that often anymore? That's why can't clowns be clowns anymore? Why do they have to be scary or depressed or whatever? I guess they can be those things still, but you know. I feel like I don't know, there should be more just happy stuff nowadays. So I love so this is a good shot because you get all the characters. Like I love all their designs. Like the the masking tragedy and comedy mask using the comedy mask to mask the tragedy. That's fantastic representation of like how it feels to just like not be like 100% like happy like that, like this like whatever like there's a lot of things it could be like there's a lot of things, but yeah, we'll get into him in a couple episodes. He's he's great. He's genuinely my favorite character though. Jax Ragatha is really cool because she's like the kind of character who's like they try so hard to make people like them. Like they try hard to be there for everyone, but because of that, it sometimes doesn't quite come across as fully genuine or something like that. Like it's not quite like they try a bit too hard sometimes, and it's hard to tell whether or not they're really trying to be genuine with it or if they're just trying to do it. Like there's a difference between trying like asking how your day was to be genuine and asking how your day was because it's what you do. Like it's more complicated than that, but still. And then there's Zubul, who doesn't know what the heck. Like they're just not comfortable in any way. Like it's just there's like, ugh. I feel like the next episode is gonna be about them. Like that's something I'm pretty certain about. Comedy's pretty much my favorite though, because next to Kinger, because like I said, I like jesters and I like clowns, unironically, and also none of these characters, except for like yeah, like these two characters are the only ones I really want to like just give a hug and say it's gonna be all right.
Kane,
And Kane on occasion. Kane also on occasion, because I get into that at the end.
Because if it's a new character, we're gonna have to redo this whole theme song.
We're gonna have to do this whole thing. So.
My! It appears
My,
a
my.
new human has entered this realm.
I wish I could do a voice like.
Your head set off.
Just keep grabbing at it. That works for all of us.
Ow. Does that hurt?
What's going on? I put on some weird headset and now I'm here.
I love that. I have never seen a big 3D animated show
Take it off. Where am I?
that's like as
Calm down.
well animated as this.
Don't go
Really.
through stuff. We've all been through this. You just need to get your head
No, my dear. We can't have any of that foul language around here. The amazing digital
I wish I could. I wish I could like self-censor like that. That'd be funny as heck.
You, my friend, stumbled into an incredible world of wonders where anything can happen. Except for swearing.
Wait, hang on.
Except for swearing.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Oh my.
Oh God. Oh God, that's actually really funny. If you don't know, I think there's like pretty sure it's like TV saying like there's 11 words that you're not allowed to say on TV, like 11 official bad words, basically. Like I know they made that joke in SpongeBob too, like he said number 11. But there are only 7. Not if you're a sailor.
Well, how do I, leave?
He's actually taking a surprisingly calm.
Well, how do I, leave?
I think Kane just broke.
Well,
Kane doesn't know how to answer that.
don't freak out about it or anything.
That's part of why I feel bad for Kane, because Kane's a computer program, right? Like as far as we know, like he was made to like run this circus, you know? And suddenly, at some point, he has to do more than just that. He was made for one thing, and now he has to take care of humans. And that's like we can't quite even understand that properly because humans aren't made to do stuff like that. But for like an AI made to do something specifically, and suddenly it has to do more, and no one can help him program itself. It can't change his programming. He just has to work within the confines of his programming to do what he can. And there are things he just can't do. Like, say, let you out of an unfinished... You're banned immediately. Fucking fools. I hate bots. They're the bad kind of AI. Barely even AI. Actually, probably isn't. VI, maybe. We need more words. We need to use more words today. Because, like, there's a difference between, like, something like that. ChatGPT. The art thing. And something that just subs in a chatbot. Those things are all very different things. But yeah, like, there's just times when you're, like, his programming just can't do shit. Like, and just, yeah.
Well, don't freak out about it or anything, but, we don't exactly...
You can't.
What?
Shut up, Jax. But yeah, he's right. Welcome to your new home.
Also, I want to give them a hug as well. Less so, though. Because I
What do you mean?
feel like they'd be the least accepting of that kind of thing.
We've been stuck here for years.
They just want to be left alone, and I'm fine with that.
We've been here the longest.
Did someone say something about an insect collection?
That's why he she's crazy.
Her, I'd want to hug her because she just seems like someone she just needs to she feels like the most that she just needs to vent to someone, you know? Like just have someone just listen. Also, if you're having a panic attack, sometimes it depends on the person from person to person. Some like people don't need different things. Personally, I actually do need someone to actually have contact. That helps a ton. Like just grounding like that.
Okay, now I get it.
So I relate way too hard with her.
And I should just play along until I wake up.
Except for that, I would 100% buy into anything like that. I'm way too gullible.
They broke my comedy mask.
And that's the entire reason why I want to hug her. Because, Jesus, ugh.
So, Kane, we having a new adventure
I want to punch that guy in the face so hard.
today for the newbie or what?
I'd like to give our brand new
And now he's suddenly working again, because now it's suddenly, like, hang on.
So, Kane, we having a new adventure today for the newbie?
Now suddenly something's brought up that he actually has, it's actually is part of his programming, so now he's working again.
I'd like to give our brand new member a tour of the circus grounds first. Off we go!
Giving the tutorial.
Here we have the tent. This is where your living
The
quarters are,
tent.
as well as all sorts of other activities. These activities may include ball pits, mini golf, and more.
Ooh, ball pits.
here
And
we
mini
have
golf. I like mini golf.
grounds. Drown yourself in the digital lake
Not much
or
ground.
engage in ridery at the digital carnival. Night, day, it's all okay. The choice is yours. A cosmic buffet.
Is that all there is?
Of course not. This is
The void.
We don't venture out into the void.
You just did.
I know what's out there.
That's perfect lighting.
Stay right here, where I can keep my hundreds of all
Seeing eyes upon you.
Hello, Kane. I love you.
Get out of here before the moon gets frisky.
Bit late for that, buddy.
Wait, what's that?
Whoa,
What did you even eat?
up on a pile, you.
I'm on it, boss.
Why are you like this?
I love that line.
Wait, was that an exit?
I love that like, even Kane's like, what the?
Wait, was that an exit door I saw out there? Is that a way to leave?
What exit? If there was a way to leave, I'm pretty sure we'd have all left by now.
Yeah,
Zerd.
what are you talking about?
I assure you, there is no magical exit door. You're probably just experiencing digital hallucinations.
That's a song.
Minds transition to the digital plane.
I swear I saw it.
Digital hallucinations.
I need to stop laughing so hard. My throat is hurting.
How about we talk about something else? Like your name.
My name
Kind of sad that.
is, oh God.
Yeah, now that would freak me the fuck out too. Like,
Nobody can remember.
I think that would be the most. That would actually be the worst thing. Like there's a lot of things you can forget, but to forget your own name, that would be absolutely horrifying. So maybe I'm biased, since literally one of my greatest fears is to just forget things. Like, just forget, like, genuinely very important things. Or just being forgotten. That is genuinely my greatest fear. Because that is something completely out of your control. Be forgotten. Ugh.
their name
Moving on.
once they enter the digital circus? One of the few things I don't have control over are your minds. So all I can help you.
Yeah, but you live rent-free in a lot of people's.
What's my name?
Don't
Yeah, that would
worry your
suck.
little head. Your new name can be anything. Hereby acknowledging that your chosen name and or names may not breach the digital circus user license agreement, stating that your name may not include objectionable content. Objectionable content includes but is not limited to sexually explicit materials, obscene, defamatory, libelous, slanderous, violent, and or unlawful content or profanity. What are you thinking?
I mean,
I don't care, just pick anything.
Let's see. What do you think?
wait, hang on. I'm gonna guess that Inger, Vagatha, and possibly and most likely Jax. Why can I never remember? What's her name? I can never remember it. What's the name? Fudge, why can't I remember? Hang on. I'm absolutely horrible with names, like period. That's the worst.
Right into the show.
Gangle.
Well, let's not waste any time.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna guess that like Gangle and probably Zubul also didn't come up with their own name because the rest have like names that are actually like thematic, and Jax just has an actual name. Wait. Realizing that actually bothers me now. Why is Jax the one who has a proper name? Hmm.
What do you think of?
I don't.
You're right. Terrible. Let's try that again. What do you think of Pomni?
Why is that? That makes me think of fruit
Gadzooks, you're right, Jax.
and
We
monkeys.
should have a brand new
But that's
adventure
because of
for
Apom.
our new member, Pomni.
I said that like 5 minutes ago.
Do you like adventure, activity, wonder, danger, horror, pain, suffering, pain, death, disease, death, angel food cake?
I like Angel Food Cake.
You parasite!
I don't really.
Since you're new around here, we're gonna make it a simple in-house
Angel Food Cake is the bomb.
warm you up to how things
Especially with
work
like
around here.
whipped cream frosting, homemade. Did it with vanilla.
In-house adventure.
Delicious.
Don't worry, Zubul.
Especially with strawberries. Would that make it strawberry shortcake?
Today's adventure is gather the gloinks. Gather the gloinks. That's right. The entire circus tent will
I
be
love
infested with
just insane
gloinks,
laughter.
And you gotta catch 'em all.
But what are they?
I'm glad you asked, Bubble. They're small.
And what do they do?
They
Hey.
gloinks are small, mischievous critters that steal anything and everything they run into. Why
So
do
Katamari Damacy.
clowns do this? How do you stop them?
Na
That's
na na
what
na
you
na
gotta
na
find
na
out.
na na
Now,
na
good
na
luck,
na.
and have fun, my little super
Na 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 na. Oh no, the existentialism. It's setting in.
Oh, that's just one of Kane's little adventures. They're just something fun to do to.
Yeah, that's what he was made for.
Us from
He's the host of this thing.
insane.
Speak for yourself. If anyone needs me, then f off.
I love that even the hand gestures are. Wait, hang on. Can you even do that?
Kane.
Speak for yourself. If anyone
Uh, technically, I guess you could.
needs me, then f off.
You don't have the right amount of fingers, but you still have a middle one. Technically, if you don't count the thumb.
Oh no, they killed Zubul.
The line delivery.
Something to eat.
Oh, wait! We should go check on Kaufmo. I'm pretty sure he'd like to meet Pomni.
My impenetrable fortress!
You want to come with us to check on Kaufmo?
No, not really.
You know what? Props for honesty.
Cosmo's gone insane. Last time I spoke with him, he was rambling endlessly about some exit. Kind of like you, Pomni. You might be going insane too.
Nah. He went mad thinking about an actual exit.
Exist?
He just saw like a door.
Sudden losing your mind?
Well,
Hmm.
I think I'd like to ask.
I love
you
Gangle.
if,
Gangle is great.
This was real, which it isn't, because it's a dream.
She still thinks this is a dream.
He still thinks this is a
Why are you looking at me like that?
I'm fine with doing whatever, as long as I get to see funny things happen to people. Okay, I've already had enough of these things.
That is actually no. That's I want to mention
Okay, I've already had enough of these things.
that kind of thing. The mouth where it's just all teeth. Like the mouth moves, but there's always still just full teeth. I love that. That's really cool. I love that design thing. You don't see it often either. I think it's just like Sans
Kaufmo,
and him.
which leaves Crybaby and Hoo-Ha together to go handle the Zubul situation.
Do you think pairing them up together is a good idea?
Of course I do. They're the two most mentally stable and capable characters to be paired together.
Well, 1 out of 2 ain't bad. He's capable. He's not very mentally stable. Actually, they're both capable. He's. Mm,
Come
mm.
on, ladies. Let's go harass the clown.
I love that. Just the
Characters to be paired together.
spazzing out.
Come on, ladies. Let's go harass the clown.
My comedy mask is broken again.
Oh! Gangle, you startled me.
So, this is where we all live. Or well, where we all sleep at night.
That's.
Even though we don't really.
Oh my god! It's one of those. It's the What is it called? Worm toy things. Hang on. Yeah, these. One of these. See? That's something I really love. Cool, like all like just toys.
Need to sleep. It's sometimes nice to kind of take a break from everything and have a bit of a routine, you know? I'm sure there'll be one for. Oh, look. You
That's
already
so
know.
sad looking.
Still don't understand.
And the reflection in the eyes too.
Adventures? Why even go on them at all?
Because why not?
Try to find a way to leave?
Because if you spend all your time doing something, you get one thing, you're gonna get burnt out.
But after a while, you start to realize that you really can't leave, and constantly chasing an unattainable goal will start driving you a bit crazy. And eventually,
I thought I'd probably do well here, just because I don't
completely
care.
lose sight of who you are
Like,
and why you're even alive. And when you reach your breaking point, something really terrible can happen.
fuck existentialism. After a certain point, it's just pointless. Like, sure, yeah, we're worthless. There's no point in meaning. There's no real greater meaning in the universe for us. Like, you know what the meaning of life is? Enjoy it and try and don't cause harm to others. See if don't yeah, that just basically it. Just enjoy life. Maybe try and help others enjoy their own. Just don't get in their way of it as well if you can help it, so long as it doesn't cause harm to others. That's it. Just be a good person and have fun. That is literally it. Like, once I realized that, like, years ago, I was like, oh, everything else just makes sense. Like, there's no need to complicate it further. Like, everything, like, yeah, just do things you enjoy. Like, you won't always be doing things you enjoy, but it helps you get there. Like, working a job, like, shouldn't be working a job you hate, though, like, regardless. But at least if you can, just, if you have to, just try to get better at it. Try to make the most of it, try to get to a point where you can. Stuff like that. I don't know. But yeah, either way, like, nihilism, if the point is it's all pointless, then what's the point in worrying about it? Or being depressed about it? Not to being depressed, that's something you can't really help. But yeah, just like, if you can't do anything about the situation, like, you know you can't, like, yeah. Like, there's no point in going mad over it. Like, yeah, it just is. Like, that's about as pointless as worrying over stuff like gravity. Like, though, we do need to figure out how to make, like, artificial stuff. Well, we kind of have. We know how to make, like, say, in a space station, we know a way to get it to work. Kind of. It basically just involves spinning the whole thing. Also, she also needs a hug and someone to vent to.
Something we need to deal with today.
But, yeah,
Anything
less
else?
so.
The adventures give us something to do that keeps our minds healthy and stimulated.
Yeah, that's important.
Thank
Don't get burnt
goodness
out.
This is all a dream, right, Pomni?
I really want to give that one a hug, though.
Why are we here again?
Yeah.
What are we doing?
We're getting one of our friends. Huh. Maybe he's not in his room? I hope he's alright.
Don't worry, Dollface. I've got a key to his room.
Wait, why? You shouldn't have keys to anyone's room.
Nah, I've got keys everywhere, and you've all been fine. By the way, I may have left something in your room today, so let me know if you find it. You're not afraid of centipedes, are you?
Jax! That's literally my only fear. Why would you do this?
Understandable fear.
It could be a
Centipedes
completely
suck.
unrelated question. You'll never know until
Also,
you see
again,
it.
I want to kick him in the face. Yeah, I feel like this is part of the reason why a lot of people like think Kane is properly the villain. Like, just like, yeah, that's not a good thing. That's not a good like impression for the first episode. But yeah, no, that's not how he is. That's how Cosmo thinks of him. Kane ain't keeping anyone trapped anywhere.
For this. Thanks for keeping an eye on
Maybe.
it, Coffee.
I don't
I'm gonna
think.
head out. See ya.
Oh, Cosmo's been obstructed. That's okay.
What is that?
It might be that terrible.
It's an Eldritch Abomination. What? You don't recognize those?
Reach your breaking point? Okay, wait. Maybe there's still time.
I adore the multiple eyes thing. There's tons of eyes on the creatures. That just,
Well, listen,
I always love that
we
kind of
didn't
thing.
always get along, like when you called me out
As
for
you
making
can tell.
fun of my jokes. I swear I really did think they were funny. I was just having a bit of a bad day.
I love snappy animation like that.
Hey, Pommy. Thank you.
God, I love glitching stuff.
Help me out here. I understand. You don't want to, though.
I'm sorry.
God, I love how cartoony this is. It makes sense, it is a cartoon, but still. It's like that, like the skedaddle thing that she did a second ago. Granted, man, but she did go back. That counts as something.
We saw Gloin carry one of Zubal's pieces down there, remember?
Oh, yeah.
Also, none of these people are sane, are they?
Boy, we're not very good at this, are we?
At least you can admit it. Like, none of these people are sane in any way. Oh, okay, that's exaggeration, but you know what I mean.
We found the Zubal hole.
I love him.
How is Kaufmo doing? I hope he's not still mad at me for not laughing at his jokes.
Oh, he's doing great.
Ugh.
In fact, I don't think I've ever seen him this happy before.
Well, it's good to know he hasn't completely lost his mind.
He actually
About that.
gave you this.
Oh!
I would love to go on a like cartoons at least. Radical. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Perfect. Fuck you, Jax. That looks straight up like something out of like the Futurama.
I think it's a nest. Hello?
Uh,
Ragatha?
I don't usually care too much about the perfectly cut screams thing, but that was good.
Hey, look. I didn't mean to leave you behind like that. Just look at my hand. I didn't know what to do.
It's okay. What you need to do right now is find Kane. He'll be able to fix me up and take care of Kaufmo.
Okay, but where can I find him?
I don't really know.
Pong.
Call for him, I suppose.
Someone had fun animating this.
I'll get him. You just stay.
And it probably was also very frustrating to do as well.
Anything. Just hang in there. I'll be right back. I promise.
Like,
Cool.
have you ever tried to make something look random on purpose?
Sorry, your
That's
first day
it's so much.
here.
It sucks so much to do. Because you
Terrible.
always keep second guessing yourself. Like, no, that's too predictable.
Yeah,
Ugh.
well, don't worry about it. I'm just gonna go get Kane now.
At least that's happens with me. Ugh.
Kane! We have a bit of an issue here!
Why don't we have that trope anymore? Just like the boxing. It's the Dark Carnival. I love boxing glove jokes like that. Boxing glove slapstick is the classic. Oh no. Wait, which eye was seeing that? Non-Glonkinian.
Oh, is that who you are? You know, you could have asked for my consent before forcing me to see something so completely and utterly disgusting.
I love that line. It's perfect. Yeah, Rabbitoid. We don't even know what he is exactly.
I would like to kindly ask
Rabbit-esque.
Oh, look, there's Zubul.
Hi, Zubul.
Help me, you idiots!
It's very hard to notice her among those, considering that they look just like them, pretty much.
Oh, I always lose.
Yes!
Sadly, you can't really throw anything other than paper and rock. This is something I love. It's just weird nonsensical anatomy like that. Like, yeah, his hands are floating. Of course he can't really hold on to something moving. Not unless it's funny, I suppose. But that's funnier. Hey, don't blame Kinger for that. He tried.
Gotta hide.
It's sinking in, ain't it? I love the design. I love her design so much. I recognize that barrel. I had some of those. Oh. But yeah, I just adore her design so much. Like, so dang expressive.
God, where's Kane?
Yeah, I don't really blame her for going in there, because she just found a thing that she was told explicitly doesn't exist. Like, it's not even a it's them or me type of thing. It's just, yeah, no, like anxiety, all that stuff building up, and there's a way out. Like, ugh. I'm not gonna lie, I would be doing this. I would probably have done the same if I cared about getting out. Thing is, though, I probably wouldn't care about getting out. Like, I don't know, this seems more fun than this seems pretty fun. Like, I would just love to be in this. Like, it'd be so fun and weird. I'm sure I would get if I would want to get out eventually, but still. Oh my gosh, I love that. Look at that pile of dice. That was made like haphazardly. Like, look at that. Like, they're colliding and all that because it's not actually like, no, that's perfect.
I'm not here for the adventure or anything. I'm just here to hide from the...
Hey, timing. Hi, Zubul.
Oh, thank God you're okay. You didn't experience a game show in there, did you?
What?
What are you talking about?
Why do I feel like that's a reference to something? Like, I've never understood it, but it feels like a reference like Mario.
over there.
Oh,
Ladies first. No, wait, why would I say that?
jackass. Such a kickable face.
Tommy's not even here? Wasn't this whole thing for her?
Be quiet. I can't hear the escalator.
Another good line. My favorite line. Wait, I thought it was. Be quiet. I can't hear my. I can't hear my. I can't hear myself. Something. I don't know. Oh, so this must suck too. Even worse. Like, oh, suddenly you're stuck in. Yeah. What's the term for this? Non-Euclidean geometry, maybe? No, not quite. A little bit. Oh. There's the headset. There's the computer. That must be whatever this game is running on. Essentially. DNA. I've heard people say that might be Cain and Abel. Makes sense to me. I don't see how that... like, I don't know. You have looked into infinity, and it has looked back. I love that they use the like drawing models as
Make me say this exact sentence.
as like background characters.
Heard on my wacky watch at this hour?
Honestly, I would love that. Have loved that as a kid.
Oh no.
It's just a thing to fiddle with.
Oh no. Someone's venturing
I say
out.
that right now. I'm actually fiddling with my bracelet.
Spoiled.
Boiled.
There you go. Now what the heck happened around here? Oh yeah, my doing.
I love that line.
Kaufmo went through a sort of kaufmosis and abstracted.
Kaufmo abstracted? Why didn't anybody tell me?
Because you couldn't be found.
Into the cellar you go.
Man, I can't.
Oh, hey, you got your body back together.
Up like that. I mean, no offense, Kinger, but I always thought you would be next.
Thank you.
Guess it just goes to show you can't rely on Kinger for anything.
Rude.
I am in so much pain.
And yeah.
I do have to apologize for lying about the exit. I knew how much all of you have been wanting there to be one, but, you know, I was having so much trouble figuring out what to put on the other side and ended up never quite finishing it.
Yeah, see, that's something else. Like, okay, imagine you were told that there is like a world outside of our own, and you have to find a way to make it there. That's not really gonna work, is it? Like, how can you really even comprehend that there's an outside? Like, that's just to a character in the game. How would they be able to comprehend letting the player like quit? How can they comprehend letting them go? Because they just beyond what they can do. And you can't even blame him fully for it because he was programmed by someone else. And that person just didn't put that in because, I don't know. Just, it's a messy situation. But Kane's Kane gets a lot more blame than he should, I think. Like, Kane tries. Like, that means a lot. He tries.
And you know how I never like letting people see my unfinished work, especially if it leads you out into the void. Anyway, looks like you defeated the Gloik Queen, so I guess the adventure's over. Your reward is a delicious digital feast cooked by our head bubble chef.
I love that they're just plastic looking.
You know, I am.
Bubble is most like.
So what? I can still be hungry.
Well, not really, because we don't need to eat, drink, or sleep in this.
And there's some clarity.
So the digital food here only gives off the.
He 100% worked on making this, didn't he? Bugs. Yes, he was a software designer, wasn't he?
When are you an expert on the digital world?
Then always. You just forgot. This is a fantastic scene. Well, that was the pilot. And honestly, I adored it. I've seen it, like, I can't even count how many times I've seen this, but I still love it. Wait, hang on. Oh, that... I don't know, but this just... The idea of just... This thing is running their world. And that is that would be way more upsetting to me. The whole, like, you know, the whole Matrix like idea, like, oh, what if we're all just stuck in like some program? Like, I don't really care. Reality's reality. Doesn't matter if it's a program or not. Like, it doesn't change anything. Except for one thing. What happens if there's a power outage happens? That is what terrifies me. Like, the idea, no, it's not the idea that we're in a simulation. That's who cares? Like, if it is, so be it. It doesn't change anything. But the idea that we could suddenly get turned off. Reality could just get shut down. All of a sudden, just out of nowhere. That is horrifying. But not really in a way to me, because like it doesn't really change anything. Like, it would just get turned off. We wouldn't know anything. It would just happen. We wouldn't be in darkness or anything. Suddenly it just stops to exist. And then maybe when power gets turned back on, we exist again. No real break in between. We wouldn't know. It wouldn't even matter. But the idea of the idea of them being trapped in this kind of thing, when there's literally like two buttons right here that could turn it, either one could turn this thing off, and just now that's horrifying. The idea of someone else being put through that, and you not being able to do a thing to help them is Either way, go subscribe to Glitch, because this is an amazing show. Gooseworks is great as well. I love their music. And their show. Oh, I never saw this part. Oh, that's cute. Again, I want to give half these characters hugs so bad. Valve Studios. So yeah, you probably, if you're watching this, you probably already have watched this and subscribed, but still, it's awesome. Make sure to go back and leave a like, because it is deserved. Have a good one. Also, I don't know what to watch after I finish all of these. So if you can leave suggestions, I would very much appreciate it.